Hey, welcome everyone from all over the world. So as Justin said, I trade time for money like a lot of you, whether you're a therapist, an accountant, a lawyer, whatever it is that you're doing day to day for your 40, 60 hours a week, you're only earning what you're earning per hour in that job. And for me, I never had holiday pay or sick pay or I didn't earn any money unless I was treating a client. So it made me be a great therapist because I wanted them to come back. I had to have them come back so that they would pay me again and I could help more and more people. And for the last 30 years, I've been a therapist and I've traveled the world. I've had an amazing career, but it was always trading time for money. So when someone offered me this tube of Renew, it was Nicole and Justin, it was an opportunity that I thought I could retail a product, and to retail a product meant that I could make an extra bit of money. So I thought an extra $200 or $300 a week just by retailing 10 to 15 tubes a week to my clients was going to be gold. Who could earn an extra $200 or $300 a week and it would make a big difference? I didn't see the big picture of what would happen when those people continued to use the product again and again and again. And now 5 years into this journey, I've been with ASEA, and I traded selling at retail very, very quickly by enrolling people into buying at wholesale price, which I loved because we could all buy it at the same price then. And I didn't feel like I was ripping anyone off and retailing it to them. And they kept using it and then sharing it amongst their crowd. And the power of sharing it meant that I got to meet all of you beautiful people in New Zealand. I have a great team in America and San Francisco, and I get to travel, and guess what? I love a good tax write-off and a good tax back. So all of my travel now is completely tax, I write it off on my tax. And so I got to travel, and then ASEA started throwing holidays and events, and all of these beautiful women on the screen here, and Justin, we could all party and be on the beaches. You saw Lorene's beautiful photographs, and we've all got to share these experiences, and we're not all in each other's teams. So the really great thing is that we're part of a family. And for me as a therapist, I stand in my treatment room all day on my own with someone lying face down and their back up to me. And it's a pretty lonely existence when you're running a business on your own for yourself and paying yourself. So the idea of being in an ASEA team and a family is the camaraderie and the family that's created. And it's not just that, it's the personal development, it's the motivation, the inspiration. But I built ASEA with my existing network of people in my day-to-day life. So whether you're a therapist or you're an accountant, every single person that you're dealing with has a health problem. I can guarantee if you really heartfelt ask someone how they are, they will tell you that they're struggling with their energy, they're struggling with their sleep, they're struggling with their kids. There's something in their immediate vicinity that's not working for them and to do with their health. And it doesn't matter if you're an accountant, a lawyer, a shopkeeper. If you really connect with people and have a conversation with them, you can help these people, and you don't need to be a therapist to do it. So, I was fortunate in one case that I was dealing with people in their health, but I will say I was not fortunate in another case, because for me to try and build a business or a network, that created, a little bit of a challenge, but only a challenge that was in my own head. When I started to teach people that this was just a product that was going to make them feel better, that they bought it wholesale, who cares how it's sold? When I got myself out of that, stigma that a lot of therapists go, I can't sell a network product because of my association, or whatever the story is, you're really selling a retail product to them. How they choose to buy that is their choice. So you're simply providing a portal of how they buy the product, and you can step away from that then, and your upline can help, with that process as well. But in me doing that and deciding to actually start to really share ASEA in my practice, but more importantly, out of my practice, there's a lot of people that I associate with that I don't treat on a table that all need to use these products as well. So it opened my world of business and networking, where I could share something that everyone needed. So in doing that, it meant that I got to step away from my table, be in people's living rooms, be in front of large crowds, share the message of health and well-being on many levels. And it started to pay me, and ASEA started to send me money very quickly from week 3, I think. And I have never missed a check every week in 5 years. And the checks got bigger, 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 to the point where my husband said, I'm going to retire. And I said, you're not retiring till I retire. So a year ago, I pretty much hung up my shingle. I was exhausted from just dealing with so many people that I went, you know what, I'm earning a great income now that's 6 figures. I don't need to stand at that table and deal with people that aren't really listening to me anymore. I only want to work with people who do listen and the ones that want to make a difference and change their life. So I pretty much stopped treating people for a year, and I was on the road traveling, and we've been on some amazing holidays this year as a family and as a group. And when ISO hit, I kind of made the decision to come back. I was bored, I was missing people, and I came back into the clinic, and within a week I'm smashed with people. So I've got, 5 days, I've been working 5 solid days the last few weeks, and I actually am loving being with people, but I'm loving the fact that I choose who I see, when I see them. I'm taking the whole school holidays off, and I'm just alive with excitement and passion and helping people all over the world. So I say, if you're sitting there and you're an accountant, a lawyer, a shopkeeper, whatever it is, or a therapist, incorporate this into your life and just get busy using it first and then sharing it, because you really can have a life where you get to choose on your goals and whatever you want, and then start designing your life so that you get to live it and really live and be passionate and excited about life, because life is worth living and everyone gets to have what they want with a SIA.